Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Mohammad Shahjahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka.
On chapter 1, dear student, and all of you know that our chapter 1 it is introduction of accounting. Dear student, after this lecture you will able to know what is accounting, the objectives of accounting, you will able to know the origin and development of accounting, you will know that who are the users of accounting information. Dear student, let's come to our class. What is accounting? Dear student, all of you know that accounting is the measurement, process, and communication of financial and non-financial information about economic entities such as business and corporations. That means, dear student, accounting will help us to measure, accounting will show us the process, and accounting will communicate the financial and non-financial information about the economic entities. That means economic parties. That means manager, owner, investors, such as business and corporation. That means accounting will show the measurement, process, and communication of financial and non-financial information. On the other way, we can say that accounting, which has been called the language of business. Dear student, you know that accounting is called language of business. Dear student, with the help of accounting talks, accounting express, with the help of accounting, a business express its feelings, its sorrows, its happiness. That's why it is called language of business. With the help of accounting, an organization measures the result of an organization economic activities and convey this information to a variety of users, including investor, creditor, management, and regulators. Dear student, that means accounting is the language of business. Accounting speaks or as a business. Dear student, with the help of accounting, we can find out the result. All of you know that main objectives of a businessman is earning profit. So with the help of accounting, we can determine the profit. That's why it measures the result. Dear student, I hope all of you understand. Dear student, in class 9 and 10, you have learned about accounting. That's why that's all for accounting. If you would like to learn any more definition, if you have any confusion about what is accounting, inshallah you can, we'll discuss in future also. Dear student, now objectives of accounting. That means why would you do accounting? What is the benefit of doing accounting? For what purpose we will do the accounting? Dear student, the number one objective, proper recording of transaction. Proper recording of transaction. You know that transaction means give and take. Transaction means give and take. And the give and take which change the financial condition, that is transaction. And this transaction we have to record in the books of account so that at the end of the year we can find out the result. That's why the foremost objectives of accounting is proper recording of transaction. Then ascertain the financial result. Dear student, all of you know that financial result means profit, loss, asset, liabilities, equities. That are the financial result, and accounting find out the financial result. Then financial condition. Dear student, financial result and financial condition are little different. Financial result means the result by which we can find the profit or loss. On the other hand, condition means financial condition means we know the condition, situation of the organization. That means asset, liabilities, how much asset the organization has, how much liability the organization has, what is the amount of owner's equity. That is called financial condition. Next one is reducing cost. Dear student, if you have accounting system, you can reduce cost. You can compare with other organization like you, and if you have more expenses, then you can reduce the cost. That's why accounting is very important. Dear student, our next objective of doing accounting is supply information to the users of accounting information. Dear student, that means there are lots of parties who are the users of accounting information like manager, owner, public, customer, workers. They would like to know about accounting, investors. So accounting supply the information to the concerned parties. Dear student, next objective is determine the source of external and internal flow of money. Determine the source of external and internal flow of the money. That means from different sources how we get the money and how we'll use that money, how we'll utilize that money. That also help us with the help of accounting. Dear student, next objectives of accounting is controlling the fraud and forgery. You know that the one of the important objectives of accounting is control the fraud and forgery. Dear student, the next accounting helps in ascertain of tax duty bed. That means accounting helps the government also for determining tax duties and bet etc. Dear student, testing arithmetical accuracy is another objective of accounting. That means whatever accounts we have kept, either that is correct or wrong, that also help us with the help of accounting. Dear student, accounting helps in preparing budget also. These are the some objectives of accounting. Dear student, next topic is origin and development of accounting. That means how accounting is started. Dear student, in class 19, you learn details about origin and development of accounting. Today also I'll give you some idea about origin and development of accounting. Dear student, the history of accounting is thousands of years old. I can say that it is as old as human civilization because at the time of ancient age when people live in cave, that time also they keep record how much animals they hunt. So that's why I can say that the history of accounting is as old as human civilization. The early development of accounting date back to ancient Mesopotamia and is closely related to development in writing, counting, and money. Dear student, the first published work in double entry bookkeeping system was the Summa de Arithmetica Geometria Proportionalita. That means the collected knowledge of arithmetic, geometry, proportion, and proportionality. Dear student, this is the first book. That means this is the first in the history. This is the first time there is a book written about accounting. You know that this is a books of mathematics, and in this book, the Luca Vesuli, who is known as father of accounting, he discussed about double entry system. And in his book 1494, he discussed about double entry system. You know that all over the world nowadays also we also follow the double entry system. Dear student, these are the some history of accounting. Look at the first professional organization for accounting were established in Scotland in 1854, and it is starting with establishing Society of Accountants and the Glasgow Institute of Accounts and Actuaries. Dear student, now in the USA, the American Institute of Certified Public Accounts was established 1887. Dear student, these are the history of accounting. Dear student, now we will discuss users of accounting information. This is our last topics today. Users of accounting information. That means who use the accounting information. Look at number one, internal user, and number two, external user. That means we have two types of users of accounting information. Number one, internal users. Number two, external users. Now we'll see who are the internal users. Look at owner. That means owner of the business is first internal users, then manager, he is another internal users, then employees, another internal users. These three are the internal users. Dear student, very important for MCQ question. Dear student, next external users, investors, lenders, suppliers, customers, government, auditors, and public. They are the external users of accounting information. Dear student, the students also use accounting information. Who are the researchers? Who are the students of chartered accountancy? They also use different types of information from different types of organizations. So, dear student, these are the external users and these are the internal users of accounting information. Dear student, accounting information helps them to take proper decision.